Hey everybody, good afternoon. I think we are live, so I'm just gonna give it a second. Yes, there we go. Alrighty, we have a new tornado warning that is clipping northwestern Vernon Parish. We have a confirmed tornado warning. This is mainly going to be on the Texas side, it looks like, up near Huxley. And looks like that actually has snuck into there's Toledo Bend right there. That tornado looks like it's going to be right over the lake here. Very close to the lake, if not. Let me just take a quick look. There you go. Yeah, it looks like that is crossing right along the shore there into the western side of Toledo Bend. And then this one down here, I'm going to go in closer with the Lake Charles. Let's look at velocity first off. And that's why we have the warning here. Again, everything today seems like it starts to spin and we get these warnings issued. So if you are out west of Anacoco, you have a tornado warning. This is for near the South Toledo Bend Dam. And this cell continues on toward the northeast. Let's take a look at it. And you can see how we're starting to get those kind of, again, like a curved kind of little kidney bean shape to it. More storms popping out here in western Beauregard Parish. This line right here, I think, is going to become a little more fractured, and we're going to see those supercells moving toward the east. So that's why I was kind of waiting on this line to come in, as these storms, fortunately, have gotten a little further removed from the stronger convergence that we were seeing that was sustaining these storms out here on the eastern side of Beryl that is now decreasing in intensity. But obviously we've seen several tornadoes. He doesn't have a Facebook. There's a storm chaser named Quincy Vagel, I think, Vagell. He had some good stuff on Twitter. He had a tornado on the ground. He had the tornado that was northwest of Natchitoches that I wasn't sure if it was on the ground, but I thought was. Well, he had video of that actually on the ground. So right now we have 4 confirmed tornadoes on the ground. These are really concentrating up near the Shreveport area. And just to take you on a quick tour here, there's one that, I'm going to take the warnings off for a second here. There's one about to cross 20 between Minden and Arcadia. There is another up here near Plain Dealing. This one's been on the ground for a long time. This one's a monster. Velocity showing that. And then if we look at we get the correlation coefficient showing the drop there as well. Just wanted to give you some of these confirmed ones. I know they're out of our area, but definitely worth mentioning. And then another one heading up toward Carthage, Texas. That one on the southwest side of Carthage. And then we have our storm that's over Toledo Bend over the lake right now, producing a tornado out there as well. So several confirmed tornadoes continue. Fortunately, these are mostly out of our area. We'll still count that one up there because that is over the lake west of Sabine Parish there. And then we have this other tornado warning that is now in effect for northwestern or extreme western Vernon Parish that's coming in just toward the south end of the Toledo Bend Dam. So I'm just kind of readjusting cameras and all that stuff. We could see the value of those earlier. I can't believe we actually saw a tornado on them. I figured it was possible, but I did not expect it to happen so quickly. Just readjusting this one out in Leesville because I know we're about to start seeing some activity out there. And again, I know a lot of kids are heading out to Dry Creek Camp, so I'm going to be looking that way as well should we get a warning out that way. But yeah, I'm just back here kind of resetting things and getting set up for the next round of big storms that are going to come on through the area. So hopefully you have not seen damage where you are. I did see some damage. Believe that was up in Pleasant Hill. Yeah, it was near Pleasant Hill up toward Mansfield. We had that. Saw a church that was damaged. Saw some pretty significant damage. And we're going to see a lot of that with these storms. We're going to see a lot of significant damage because unlike a lot of landfalling tropical systems, this one is really putting together some pretty long track and fairly significant tornadoes, at least judging by radar and then the initial returns that we're seeing coming in from the damage reports. Okay, just seeing some rain in Leesville right now, and I'm setting up this other camera. I just went and sat down in the back for a few minutes in the quiet. So I've got to step away for a second. Of course, if there were tornado warnings, I'd still be on. The camera is rocking out in DeRidder, or between DeRidder and Dry Creek. A lot of wind out there. Okay, I think I'm looking the right way. I actually want to see something. because I have the weather sensors with this as well. So I'm just going to pull them up like you'd watch them, and I'm going to see on the website and the app and all that what we're dealing with on the wind out there, because that thing is just kind of bouncing around. A maximum wind at 25 miles per hour. Let's see if we have any other readings that are impressive. Leesville, I think that one might be a little sheltered. It's at 14. Toledo Bend's still out. We're going to figure that one out as soon as possible. Natchitoches peaked around 28. Of course, we had that much higher, where we had the potential, or the confirmed tornado on the ground. Since we've seen that video, I didn't want to just I won't steal anyone's video, but it's pretty dramatic stuff out there from Quincy Vagel, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm looking at oh my goodness. Another friend sending a video of a tornado, and that looks like a violent one. That was near Elm Grove, about 15 south of Bossier City. My goodness. All right. So, yeah, just kind of getting the bearings here as tornado warnings. They are not as rampant as they were in the area just an hour or so ago, but we do have that one in Western Vernon Parish, so I can do the thing I was going to do, which is kind of have this live as I am going through and just kind of forecasting and doing my thing. So that's what the plan is here, not constant talking. But I'm sure keep saying stuff. So I'm just looking to see if we have any. Yeah, that is the TDS south of Plain Dealing heading into Antrim, another TDS west of Noble moving north. And these are out of our area. But still pretty significant stuff here. Yeah, that's just about I'll read you the text on the Vernon Parish warning. That is in effect until 4:15. Severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Stringtown near Burkeville, moving north at 60. So these things are hauling. And that's radar indicated rotation. This will be near Burkeville around 350 and the Toledo Bend Dam at 355 right now. So that is what we are looking like on that. And I've seen a lot of these damage reports coming in from these storms. I have no idea on a count for tornadoes yet, but we have seen so many confirmed. I mean, I've lost count. Usually I can say, oh, well, we've seen 2 or 3 confirmed tornadoes. Well, I mean, in this case, they just continue to keep coming at us. Shreveport issuing a new tornado warning for DeSoto Parish, Red River, Caddo, and Bossier. This is for a tornado near Coshada, 16 miles east of Mansfield, moving northwest at 35, so a little slower up that way. And this is going to be over mainly rural areas of northeastern DeSoto, northwestern Red River, and southeastern Caddo and south central Bossier parishes, including the following locations: Ninock, which I believe is the community that was hit by that tornado earlier that a friend just sent me that video. Caspiana, Grand Bayou, Taylortown, Elm Grove, Robson, McDade, and Loggy Bayou. So up here, that is this one right here that's moving now out of Sabine Parish in Sabine County, Texas, moving on toward the northwest. So 4 confirmed tornadoes right now. 1 potential tornado that is in our area. That is with this storm that is not really showing strong rotation like we saw with some of these earlier, so that is great to see because it seems like every single storm has overperformed. But that's what we have going on. This is the next line that's coming in, and because we have this small lull in our area, let's go ahead and take a look at the future track and show you kind of what's happening, because I'm getting messages like, hey, is it going to rain here? Yeah, it's going to rain here. I mean, it's going to come on through, and you can see here that right now models are kind of lined up where they should be. That shows that broken line of storms right along the Texas-Louisiana border, and then these are going to just kind of move toward the north, maybe north-northeast, and those are going to just continue to inch this way, and they take their time here. But by about 10 or 11, the hope is that these clear out. I mean, hopefully we get them out sooner than that. But by 1 or 2 o'clock, they cross the Mississippi River into Mississippi, and we say goodbye to the threat. Because I think tomorrow we may get a few storms down in southeastern parts of the area, but I really think we're looking much drier. So yeah, it looks like things are going to improve there. I haven't even looked at the convective outlook here, but yeah, enhanced risk for severe storms remains from Natchitoches up to Shreveport, and then we have that slight risk for severe weather for the western half of the area. Instability is going to go away as we lose the daytime heating, so a little bit lower risk out to the east. So yeah, so that's what we have going on with that right now. Let's take a look from that Leesville camera. I'm sure we're not seeing anything like we were earlier, looking out toward the west, just some dark skies. We have had some crazy views on these today. I shared the video of the time lapse of that tornado that went just northwest of Natchitoches earlier, but right now just looking like a gray day out there as rain continues to develop out west, and those storms, they are going to continue to push into the area. So we'll be watching these very closely. I'm actually going to peel off for a bit again and wait to see what happens with these, because I think we will start to see some more stuff pop up, and I'll probably be on for a good long while. I did want to hop on for this warning, though, that is going to be out near the Toledo Bend Dam area and extreme southwestern Sabine and western Vernon Parish. I will be back fairly soon, I'm sure. See you then.